Hello guys, my name is Mustafa Khalid and today we're going to talk about Edgar Dale's cone of experience. Edgar Dale was an American educator who developed the cone of experience, also known as the learning pyramid. He made several contributions to audio and visual instruction, including a methodology for analyzing the content of motion pictures. Before we step further into Edgar Dale's work, let's look at the famous proverb we have here by Confucius. Confucius said, "I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand." And according to some certain statistics we have here, people generally remember 10% of what they read, 20% of what they hear, 30% of what they see, 50% of what they hear and see, which is video, 70% of what they say or write, and 90% of what they say as they do something. Edgar Dale described that in his work by saying that there is a degree of abstraction in students' learning experiences, and that the process starts from a concrete level that's dependent on motor skills and attitudes, and it goes upwards till it reaches the pinnacle of the cone at abstract information, before which they learn through cognitive skills. Let's take a look at the first three levels in Edgar's cone of learning, which are connected to the learner's motor skills and attitudes. We have direct purposeful experiences, like a student in a chemistry lab learning about chemistry and chemicals. We have contrived experiences, like some students in a planetarium learning about stars, planets, and space. We have dramatized experiences, in which students are acting out a role or an activity. Now we're going to shift to the next four levels on Edgar's cone of learning that get to deal with the learner's cognitive skills. We have demonstrations, like a student who's being aided by her teacher on how to use the microscope. We have field trips, such as day trips on which students get to learn about their country's most iconic and touristic places. We have exhibits, such as museums that hold artifacts that teach students about their country's history and culture. We have motion pictures, such as the popular educational program Cocomelon. Here we're going to talk about the final three stages on Edgar Dale's cone of learning, through which students get to deal with more abstract information. We have audio recording photos, such as a student who's sitting his IELTS listening test. We have pictures, visual symbols, like a pie chart that needs to be comprehended by students. We have text, verbal symbols, such as this reading comprehension exercise. So now, a question to reflect on. After learning about Edgar Dale's cone of learning and the learning percentages of each learning activities, how much percentage of learning do you think we can achieve in our classrooms?